What is effective communication? As I learned from the transactional communication model, people interpret my messages in their own way. We spend so much time trying to find ourselves, and in actuality, we are finding more than oneself. Knowing our audience is extremely crucial to successful communication. Is our audience receptive to new ideas? Is our audience connecting to the speaker? Think about your audience in the workplace. How has that changed since COVID? Working from home, we've had to adjust our ideas of nonverbal and verbal communication while using a video platform. In addition to the nonverbal and verbal communication, we learn the power of collaboration. As humans, we have 3 basic needs: autonomy, inclusion, and affection. These needs impact our identities and teamwork. If we are open-minded, we can meet these needs to become a successful, cohesive unit. In her TED Talk, Bernadette introduces the idea of the fortune cookie principle. The cookie is a tangible product. The fortune is the change that makes people feel. This moves the user to act. How do we pitch ideas to not only make our audience feel the fortune, but also captivate long-term interest? For example, in previous work pitching experience, I presented an idea or a design to senior leaders who want the big picture. To do this, I simplify. For personal projects, I do similar actions, but also add in a more casual flair to best illustrate my brand. Before delivering a pitch, I find it helpful to jot down the key ideas. This way, the writing is fresh in your mind so you can reference the material before delivering the pitch. Before this class, I really didn't enjoy group projects. I felt like whenever I was in a group, something always went wrong. I guess American culture is focused on the individual, but for some reason, I ended up loving my group project. Through this class, I had an awesome group experience. During our first meeting, we took 20 minutes to introduce ourselves and to get to know each other more. Using Zoom, we were able to discuss our passions, which led to a common interest for our group project's theme. Each member of the group has a unique leadership style. As a result, we were able to combine our leadership skills and deliver our pitch to the end user. In the book Emotional Intelligence, written by Daniel Goleman, we learn how EI truly makes a leader. Factors include self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Being conscious of my own character, feelings, motives, and desires, I've used self-awareness to foster transparency in my own leadership work. Another great skill I've learned through this class is learning how to effectively write. We've all experienced writer's block. I get past writer's block by simply just taking the time to write. To foster creativity, I try to find new places where I can enjoy writing. For example, if I can be in a space when I can zone into what I am doing, I am more likely to write something. So, for anyone experiencing writer's block, I suggest you change your location, grab a coffee or tea, and enjoy the smell of a nice coffee shop. In addition to written communication, virtual communication is something that we have become so dependent on, especially in today's world. Want to hop on my Zoom? A common saying you've all heard in 2020. It's interesting taking an effective communication class during a pandemic. We've all learned the power of video communication and how a lot of companies can still be productive. From virtual communication, we learn the power of storytelling. From storytelling, we learn what it means to be a fierce conversationalist. Like a movie with an unsatisfying arc, you simply cannot have a great story without a clear beginning, middle, and end. We discuss why being assertive versus being aggressive is better during difficult conversations. And finally, to wrap up this course, We learn how to implement persuasion when putting together a professional project. In the Science of Persuasion video, we learned that there are 6 shortcuts that guide human behavior. To close, I finally Googled the definition of effective communication. As you can see, it's not very helpful. So, given this presentation, what does effective communication mean to you? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.